Man, I'm going to tell you guys what. This might be one of the brightest, longest throwing spotlight searchlights that I have in my collection. So stick around. Let's check this thing out. The Wurkkos TS27 is 3200 lumens, 845 meters of throw. It has an RGB ring along with a lantern feature, has a 15,000 milliamp battery, and this is also reverse charging. 845 meters of throw. That's ridiculous, you guys. You can go ahead and pause this if you want to look through some specs. Let's see what we get in the box. You're going to get a user's manual. Everything you need to know about this flashlight will be in this manual. Read your manuals. A nice lanyard. A couple of extra O-rings. You're also going to get a USB-A to USB-C charging cord. Let's go ahead and have a look at the bottom of the light. You do have your 1/4-inch threads here, so I think that's kind of cool. Go ahead and take off this cap. You got to remove this. And then this is why they give you a couple extra of those rubber rings. That is for your battery cap. But look at the size of this. This is the first time I've ever seen a battery this big, you guys. This is 15,000 milliamps. This is a 3.2 volt battery. This thing is huge. That's pretty cool. So the weight of this flashlight, I mean, it does got a decent amount of weight to it. You also have your, there's where your lanyard goes right there. So yeah, it does have a decent amount of weight. It's not a huge flashlight, but she's pretty hefty. And she does seem like she's very well built. I like all these, this knurling along the sides. It's not slippery, you know, it gives you a good grip. This would be like a flashlight that I would probably like keep in my truck or something. Maybe, you know, in between the seats or the glove box or something like that. But the build quality of this thing just, I mean, it seems very, very nice. Solid build. So this is going to be your USB-C charging port. Here's your front emitter. I'm telling you right now, there is not a speck of dust in this lens. And this is going to be the bottom ring of your LED lights and RGB lights. And this is a 60 LED light system. Let's go ahead and run through some features of this light. So you have this little selector switch here, and this is going to give you a selection from the different modes. So we'll keep it in the middle right now, and we'll turn it on. And then it also has stepless dimming, so you can hold the button, and it'll ramp all the way up to the highest setting, and it'll blink when it's at the highest setting. Then you press and hold again, and she'll go all the way down to the lowest setting. And then you can double click for turbo. And then you can also triple click for strobe. So I can tell just by turning this thing on here that it's going to have a crazy throw. It also looks like it has some spill along the edges. I don't see any funny rings or lines, but we'll definitely give it a look when we go outside. So you take this selector here and turn it to the right, and that's going to give you your LED light ring. And this is also stepless dimming. So you press and hold, and that will ramp all the way up to the highest setting and flash. And this thing, I mean, it's perfect for like camping. This thing is bright, very bright. So then you press and hold again, and that'll go all the way down to the lowest setting. You'll flash again for the lowest setting. And then you can also change the color temperature of this light. So you press and then hold, press once and hold, and that's going to take you to cool. You press and hold again, and that's going to take you to a more warmer temperature light. So I like that. That is pretty awesome. Take the selector, slide it all the way to the left, turn it on, and you're going to get your RGB lights. Now you press and hold, and it's going to go ahead and go through all of the colors, and then whatever color you want to, you just let go of the button, and that's whatever color you get. I kind of found it a little bit difficult to stop at the right color that you exactly want, and there's no way to go back. You know, you just simply have to press and go through all the colors again to make sure you get that color. I mean, it's not that hard if you get the hang of it, but it does take a little time to get used to. I'll tell you what, this is a very nice RGB ring, and it's got a lot of different like little features on the RGB mode. You double click, and that's going to give you a flashing. You double click again, that's going to give you like an emergency. Double click. It's going to give you this cool little circle. It kind of just goes around. It's pretty neat. Double click again. It's going to go through the different colors and kind of do a breathing effect. Double click again. It is going around in like all of the colors, like a rainbow type of effect. Let's double click again. Gonna get a kind of like a flashing and a breathing cycle through all the colors. Double click. You get this cool mode that it goes around and adds an LED while it goes around, and then it'll start over in a different color, and it'll keep adding that LED at the end while it goes around. A lot of features on the RGB mode. You also got this effect. You also got this effect too, where it's just going to kind of go around and around. A couple different colors here. I really like the lantern feature. I mean, that's what I like a lot, you know. And it gets pretty dang bright. Look at that. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely have a little dinner or cook something to eat while you're camping or something. That is pretty nifty. I'll tell you what, man. Let's go ahead and take this outside and see how this searchlight performs. So this is the Wurkkos TS27, and we're going to go ahead and turn on the front light, the searchlight, and that is on the lowest setting. And guys, I'll tell you what, for the lowest setting, I mean, look at that. Still has some throw going on. That is crazy. We're going to ramp it up to high. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely a very nice search. Look at that. This thing will probably go 4 times the length that I'm at right now. Yeah, this is crazy. This is definitely the most throwiest beam that I have in my arsenal. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Step down. That's actually even higher. Now we're going to do a step down to low. And that's the lowest setting again. And still does have a quite decent amount of throw. I mean, that is kind of ridiculous, guys. Let's step it up about halfway. It's about halfway. It does have a nice spill around it too. That would be turbo. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and walk out in front and get some beam shots. Yeah, a nice spill around. No crazy dark edges or rings or anything. I mean, that thing is bright, you guys. That throw is ridiculous. Yeah, definitely got to take this out farther to max the full potential of the throw of this light, because that is ridiculous. let's just go ahead and just jump straight up to the highest setting. Oh man, I love this thing. That's crazy. You need a good searchlight? This is it right here, man. Lighting up the tops of those trees way out there. Definitely can go out 3 or 4 more times the distance of what we have it at right now. That is absolutely great. So we're going to turn it on lantern mode right now, and I'm just kind of just holding it over my head just to kind of give you guys an idea of the light output. And this is on the warm light setting. Just going to walk out in front real quick. And that's a very nice amount of light. I mean, it's throwing out some light here. So this is the Wurkkos TS27 on strobe mode. I would like to thank Wurkkos for sending us out their Model TS27, and I would also like to thank you guys for sticking around through this little review video. If you're interested in this product, I will have an Amazon affiliate link and a Wurkkos affiliate link down below in the description. Check out both links, Black Friday deals, super sales, sometimes all kinds. So check out both links for the best pricing. You guys already know the deal. If you like the video, like the video. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, well, damn. Subscribe to the channel, man. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next one.